Good morning, this is Akashvani Kohima. The morning news read by Nobin Pradhan. The special discussion on Operation Sindoor will resume in the Lok Sabha today. The discussion on India's strong, successful and decisive operation in response to the terrorist attack in Pahalgam was initiated by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh in the House yesterday. Participating in the discussion, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said India's military response to the Pahalgam attack signaled a new normal in countering cross-border terrorism. He outlined a 5-point approach that now defines India's stance, which is terrorists will not be treated as proxies, cross-border terrorism will face appropriate response, terror and talks cannot go hand in hand, only talks on terror are possible, India will not succumb to nuclear blackmail, and terrorism cannot coexist with good neighborly relations.
Operation Sindoor marks a new phase. There is now a new normal. The new normal has 5 points. 1. Terrorists will not be treated as proxies. 2. Cross-border terrorism will get an appropriate response. 3. Terror and talks are not possible together. There will only be talks on terror. 4. Not yielding to nuclear blackmail. And finally, terror and good neighborliness cannot coexist. Blood and water cannot flow together.
The National Education Policy 2020, NEP 2020, completes its 5 years today. The launch of NEP laid out an ambitious roadmap to transform India's schools into spaces where learning is no longer confined to textbooks, marks, or memorization. Our correspondent reports that over the past 5 years, the policy has laid the foundation for a more inclusive, learner-focused, and future-ready education system in India.
National Education Policy 2020's impact is visible across every stage of learning through meaningful reforms. Initiatives like Nipun Bharat and Vidya Pravesh have benefited over 4.2 crore students across 8 lakh schools. Indian Sign Language is now a subject with over 1,000 ISL videos and talking books developed. The 5+3+3+4 structure and National Curriculum Framework for School Education 2023 promote experiential and competency-based learning. CBSE board exams now include 50% competency-based questions and subjects are offered at 2 levels. Over 4 lakh teachers have also been trained under Nishta Teacher Training Program. Other initiatives including Bal Vatikas, Jadoi Pitara and Prasad app have further promoted multilingual, inclusive and holistic education, whether through support for girls and children with special needs, the promotion of Indian languages or efforts to reduce regional disparity. NEP 2020 is creating a system where every learner has the chance to thrive. Asonyu, Akashvani News, Kohima.
Nagaland's lone Lok Sabha MP S. Supongmeran Jamir has urged the centre to adopt region-specific strategies to unlock the state's clean energy potential. In a letter to Union Minister Prahlad Joshi, Jamir called for a dedicated hydropower development scheme, revival of the off-grid solar program, and a green energy corridor for the Northeast. He also proposed targeted incentives like GST waivers and tax holidays to attract private investment in renewable energy. Highlighting structural challenges in Nagaland, Mr. Jamir stressed the need for sustained policy support to align clean energy efforts with the national goal of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Hepatitis continues to pose a significant public health challenge in Nagaland, with new data revealing concerning infection rates across the state. According to the 2024-25 surveillance report from the State Health Department, Hepatitis C infection rates have reached 4.01%, while Hepatitis B stands at 2.4%. Alarmingly, among pregnant women, the prevalence of Hepatitis B is reported at 0.8%, indicating a potential risk of vertical transmission. Dimapur has recorded the highest prevalence of both Hepatitis B and C, including the highest rate of Hepatitis B among pregnant women. This has been attributed to the city's diverse and cosmopolitan population. These findings were highlighted by Mission Director of the National Health Mission Nagaland, Dr. Avile Zhao, during the observance of World Hepatitis Day in Kohima yesterday.
In 2024-25, hepatitis B infection was 2.4%, hepatitis C infection was 4.01%, pregnant women with hepatitis B infection was 0.8%. And I would also like to mention that Dimapur has the highest prevalence of hepatitis B and C, as well as hepatitis B among pregnant women, perhaps owing to the cosmopolitan population.
And in a significant nationwide initiative, the Mediation for the Nation campaign has been launched from 1st of July as a 19-day intensive drive to resolve pending cases through mediation in all Taluk, District and High Courts of India. The Nagaland State Legal Services Authority (NSLSA), following directives from the National Legal Services Authority, has mobilized all district legal services authorities (DLSAs) across the state to actively participate in the campaign. As part of the campaign, DLSAs in Nagaland have already referred 450 cases for mediation, with 12 cases successfully settled so far. Categories of cases eligible for mediation include matrimonial disputes, accident claims, check bounce cases, domestic violence, commercial and consumer disputes, among others. And with that, we come to the end of the morning news. Stay tuned as we'll be back with the evening English news at 7:20 p.m. Have a nice day.